Hello, everybody. Welcome to the interview hour with no actual title. I am Silhouette. And this is my co-host, Hendrix Ernest. Or Ernst, however you pronounce it.
Don't worry, just Hendrix.
Oh, okay. Just Hendrix. And today's special guest is YouTube's JuansGotThis.
Hey, it's me. Thank you for having me on. I mean, it means a lot.
Man, to be honest, first of all, I do want to say congrats on making it to almost 2K by the beginning of 2022.
Thank you. It's I'll be honest, I didn't think we were even gonna make 1K by the end of the year because of where we were at.
Yeah, and I can already tell my own channel ain't gonna make it till 50 until about what? 3 years now? I'm trying to joke a bit, but yeah.
No, I get you. But in all honesty, dude, like, and this is me speaking through my experience, right?
Right.
If you just hit one lucky hit, it'll bolt your channel. It'll make you do big time.
Yeah,
I would have to agree with that.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like, I don't know. I guess if it's all right with you, right? Speaking off of that, I think a lot of people undermine the idea that YouTube isn't run by people; it's run by an algorithm, it's run by AI, stuff like that. So it never matters what you're from, what your equipment is. And it's all a matter of, does your content you bring up match up to the algorithm? Is it in favor? And will it pick it up? You know, sometimes it can be a stroke of luck. Sometimes it can be you figure it out and you know what to do with it. And it's the way it goes.
Yeah, to be honest, man, just sometimes it's a leap of faith. And yes, I know this is some weird podcast style, but hey, we can crack jokes whenever we want. Like, I hate to say this though, but Juan, I literally yesterday I had a video and I partially joked about how you would never upload anything Five Nights at Freddy's, so even give it a try. It's like some people, Juan, and I somehow gave you an Italian accent for some reason.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my roots are Italian. That was good. Not even close.
Yeah, and my roots are Scottish, and I'm Irish too. So.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a little Hispanic.
Yeah, hey, there you go. Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah,
a little bit.
So, how did you feel about hitting 1K?
I'll be honest. It was tough. My whole goal for this whole year was, or last year, right? We're in 2022.
Yeah.
All of last year, my whole goal was to get to 1,000. The thing is, you build tunnel vision when you're so focused on it, and you can do all you ever want, but sometimes it won't work. I was hard stuck on 600 subs for 2 years.
Yeah,
2 whole years.
I remember that.
Yeah, 2 whole years, 600 subs, and I was doing work, you know. And like I was referring to earlier, it's not up to you if you're gonna get big or not. It's up to, you know, the YouTube algorithm, the AIs, to see if they pick up what you got. And towards the end of the year, it was October to early November is where it just clicked. I jumped from 600 immediately to 900 plus. And in that November, towards the end of November, is where I got hard stuck for a few days again. I was at like 943, and it was going up and going down, going up and going down. Sometimes it'd go even negative, so I'd lose more than I gained. And I was losing hope. I'm not going to say it was, you know, yeehaws and all that. I literally was at one point thinking to myself, maybe it's just not meant to be. Maybe, you know, this is my limit, my cap. And it dawned on you, and I think it's bad for people to get tunnel vision. Don't do that to yourself, because you become your worst enemy, and you start hating your own work and not being satisfied or happy with the things you do. You know?
Yeah, and to be honest, that's something I haven't had done happen to me yet. Is just get upset with my YouTube work. No, I make fun of the fact that I barely got any views. It's like, oh, like I think I did a recording for this Saturday recently that I made a joke, which this isn't out yet, all right? But it's like, for my non-existent viewers, please stop just something like that. I don't know. Can't remember it fully.
No, it's cool to play. I think that's the greatest thing you could ever do, is fool around and play around with your weaknesses. You know, don't take it too hard. You just go, and you'll be surprised that a lot of other people enjoy even those things that you may claim are cringe or self-deprecation and IRL is bad, but when you do it as a performance, it doesn't really hurt. Mostly if you're being light play with it, you know. It's a good way to go about it.
Yeah, definitely. Hendrix, do you have any questions for Juan?
Oh yes, I do have one question. Like, at what point do you see this like all being satisfying? Like, imagine you hit a 1 million sub. Would you like call it a day and like, okay, this is just gonna continue on now, and I have no problem, and I don't have like all my goals and dreams are just something I want to focus on for now. You know what I mean?
Damn. Yeah, no, that's a good one. I'm gonna be real. 1 million subs. Before I hit the 1K was definitely a ambition. I still want it, right? But as I crossed the threshold on 1,000, I started realizing that what I want more than numbers is to build a community that I can always look upon. You know, to have people there, to know people that can call out and stuff like that. And so I feel like once I cross the 1 million, what I'm gonna be looking back more at than the 1 mil is, do I have a solid community that, you know, I could be like, yeah, this is my peeps that I'm proud of, that have come with me, you know, on this journey, stuff like that. I know that's cheesy. Yeah.
No, to be honest, it ain't cheesy at all. Like, I mean, to be honest, here I'm just trying to build a community too, you know. And to be honest, so the internet's just one giant community, though. It's just taking the effort of collaboration, you know.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, they're like from game developers to the Markiplier playing Five Nights at Freddy's and complaining about something. Or just...
we got something to complain about.
I mean, the best example of the internet being a crazy community. Let's look back at the Sonic trailer, the original one.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay.
That was a good complaint, though, right?
Yeah, like, it turned better in the end. Like, this shows, like, how big a community the internet is, with a lot of people not even realizing it, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I feel like the what do you call it? Do we call it the online footprint? Yeah, they have such a big saying now. Yep. Yeah. Huge voice on influencing just media in general now. Crazy.
Right. I do agree. I do agree with you. So I'm not trying to kill over and die here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cold today, isn't it, Silhouette?
Yeah, it is. For me and Hendrix, it's like 19 degrees right now outside.
Holy crap.
Yeah. But
over here, it's a toasty 67, so.
Can we trade places
Yeah,
for a
that was
day?
my style when you're just dying in front of me right there.
Yeah, my bad, guys. It's not a globe, but yeah, it's kind of warm over here.
Yeah. Oh, but, so, what kind of goals do you have for 2022? If any, it could just be any kind of goal. It doesn't have to be channel related,
Well, I guess goal wise, I'm trying to make sure. Unlike last year, I would lose motivation, and sometimes I'd have months where I didn't upload or do anything, and I'd go with I'll make up for it. That type of mentality it's not good. It's not the way to go about anything in life. It's okay. We'll always get back and do double of what we missed that day. It's true, you can do that, but you'll lose opportunities of that day at that moment. An example I can give for that is for internet-wise trends, right? Yeah. One of the biggest trends that happened for a good week, which helped on my channel, was the Nintendo, the review of the Nintendo N64 thing.
Oh, the expansion pack.
Yeah. Oh. That whole incident, I was laughing, and I'm not a big trendy person. I don't really do a lot of trends unless I personally like it. So I found it so hilarious seeing how they priced that, and seeing the outrage of the community made me laugh even more. That I wanted to visually, go off of it. Now, take note, I did not think what was about to happen when I did those videos was going to do to my channel. I did a solid, I think, 3 days with like double to triple uploads for those 3 days. And the algorithm just sent them flying. They were out there, dude. Everybody wanted more. And it helped break through that 900 stuck threshold, I launched me up to almost 2K. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And with that being said, right, going back to what I was saying about the goalposts, not trying to go off of that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm pretty much saying is I'm trying to get away from saying I can do it tomorrow. I don't like that ideology anymore because I realize how much you can do in that moment more than saying of an effort. In the moment, things are entirely different from I'll remake it up work on the next day because you don't know what will happen one day to the next.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to think of an example, but I can't.
It's all understandable. Sometimes I don't find any either.
Yeah. Sometimes the best example is none.
That's actually, that makes sense in its own weird way. You're not wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the example. Okay, on to the next one.
There we go. Perfect. Good.
Yeah. Okay, so what possible games are you thinking about uploading? For
I was gonna ask the same question.
Hey, okay. So we'll answer both of you guys then. I am, and I gave a little sneak peek of Security Breach. Now, there's two things wrong with this going on right now. As in the upload, the quality is, I should just bought it on my console instead of my PC. I never had trouble recording a game until I met Security Breach. That's the first time I've ever struggled recording something, and I, to this day, am puzzled by that. I did, though, feel better when I saw that there's a lot of community, not backlash, but like bringing to light that whole thing that on PC, on Steam, the game wasn't running well. It wasn't fully optimized. You had people like Corey Kenshin talking about it and all that. And those guys, they rock like huge setups, 3090s, all that shebang,
Like
and for
Corey,
people like them to,
Like Corey,
Did they bring it up?
Daco, Mark. Yeah.
Oh, they brought that up too. There you
Yeah.
go. See?
Like,
Yeah, it's
like
Nope.
okay. I remember seeing this one one playthrough video. Like, I'm just saying this. The game still has so many bugs, but at least quite a few of the game-breaking ones are patched.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
So-
this one is like the non-deadly kind, but like in the middle of the chase, whoever's chasing you just randomly starts T-posing and gliding across the floor. It's just
What the? Yeah.
yeah.
So, yeah. I have footage of Security Breach. I have playthroughs. The first one's already been recorded. Just have not had the chance to upload yet. But that's one of them that I'm gonna make sure to finish. Right? I'm gonna make sure to finish it. Other ones that are new games, you said. I'm definitely going in with Breath of the Wild 2. That is a playthrough I gotta get in on.
Oh yes, that would be so neat. I can't wait for that game.
Yes, that
Yeah.
game is a big old yes. Yep.
With
It's a
Treehead
fantastic
Terry.
game
Oh.
And just I guess I want more story driven games to play through. I love playthroughs, man. I love doing playthroughs more than doing video ideas where I have to jot down what I'm gonna do. And playthroughs are just fun because I'm a emotionally driven person. So when I'm in a playthrough, I put myself in the character's shoes. As cringy as that sounds, like I'm doing all the dialogue like as if I'm in there. It's crazy. I love it. So yeah, Security Breach, Breath of the Wild 2. Oh, the Kirby I think is having its own story game now.
Wait, really?
Yeah, there's a Kirby story game coming out. And then whatever else 2022 has lined up for. I just want to
Gemini Tensei 5, that's pretty neat, right?
Ooh, there you go. Yeah, I didn't. What the heck? That's 2022 lineup? Hell
No,
yeah.
it came out already, didn't it?
Wait.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Can we get a confirmation, Salute?
I'm playing it.
Okay, there you go. That's an even bigger one.
Okay.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. How's that one?
I would say it's pretty fun. I'm like new to the mechanics though, so it's like I'm still trying to get adjusted to it. It's not exactly like Persona 4 or 5. I mean,
What?
I like that.
Okay. I'll say this one: if you want story-driven games, and I'm just saying this for like possible Halloween ideas, definitely give like the Pizzeria Simulator one a try. I mean, to be honest, that is pretty much all story and all nerves cranked up to 12.
Is that the one with
remember the
Pizza?
showcase trailer, and it switched to the bear accidentally getting his neck snapped as soon as he fell to the floor?
No, I want to remember something like that. I do not.
No, like like Helpy, the pink and purple. I mean, the white and purple bear jumping for the ball pit. Missed once.
Yeah. Oh, then I have played that game. I don't think I finished it though. I think I was too busy laughing at the ball pit.
Yeah, don't worry, everyone laughed at it.
Yeah, that was great.
But like, I'm just saying this: if you salvage all of them, the ending is something big, but it's totally ruined by the release of Security Breach. You'll understand what I mean after you get to one of the endings.
I'm about to do that. See, I guess going off of that, right? The Halloween stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I learned from this Halloween. I gotta schedule my way of making videos because I ended up making way better than the year before 2021. 2020, I only did like 5 Halloween videos. On this one, I did a total of like 18. But out of those 18, I only did like 2 playthroughs, and one of them I only finished. So it wasn't as successfully daunting as I wanted it to be. So I have to schedule and make sure I can get every single one of these videos, done for that season. It'd be great.
So, Hendrix, do you have any other questions that you might have for Juan?
No, I think that was my last one. Just trying to play Tsukihime multiplayer this year.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Great games.
Like, what returning games are you going to end up bringing back?
What returning games?
Yeah, like I remember last year you started off Dark Deception.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's definitely coming back. I had to finish it. Mostly because I have not done any of the newer chapters that had come out recently.
Yeah, chapter 4. That's still the only one that's out, and chapter 5 is gonna be like released in 2 parts. Oh. From what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, so Dark Deception. I guess returning wise, right? We're bring it back, just the usual, to try to bring back Fortnite and Smash, hoping for some type of new Smash content. So far, it's been kind of just doing regular Smash videos with it, and that's kind of hard after a while.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Like, a possible idea you could do is, like, have this as a separate thing, right? Like, you live stream a tournament or something, like with your community.
See, that's something that I've been wanting to do ever since I finally got supported creator code. So when I got that, I was like, I'm gonna be hosting some fun tourneys to do on stream for Fortnite. Now that I have the tourney code, now that I have a creator code, I can make like, what do you call it? Custom lobbies?
Yeah, right? Custom matches, yeah.
Yeah. So I was always thinking of doing that. The thing is, I have not, I don't place the time to think that out, because I don't want to just make it you guys won and then end it there. I always want to do something, someone gets some type of reward. Yeah. Which, I just haven't had the time to sit down and date it and all that stuff. So that's definitely coming. I never not think about it. But I could just simply just do one out of the funds, right? We could always just rock one out of the funds. That'd be kind of cool, too.
That does bring up a question that I have. How is the new Fortnite season? I saw a lot of the new features that were added, and it looks pretty neat. Now that Chapter 2, as we pretend, as C-Day said, never existed.
Chapter 3 is the definition for me for what Fortnite should always excel at, which is making the game more fun, right? Chapter 2 started really weak, and mid-season they kind of got with it on where they brought in these new type of weapons called the primal weapons, right? Yeah. And the idea behind it was great. The outcome, the execution was not. It was kind of poor. Yeah, it was either you have good guns or you're not. This season, they started strong, right? Yeah, there were a few little funky stuff, but they immediately hopped on, fixed it up, and now it's the most fun I've had so far on hopping on Fortnite every time.
Yeah, like all new guns completely in that game, Not sponsored, by the way. We're giving praise to all these games. We're not sponsored by any of them. Don't get the wrong idea. But, yeah, all new guns completely, That's a first.
They're fun guns. Yep. See, that's the thing. Chapter 2 and that mid-season, whatever season it was during that Chapter 2, they had the idea for primals, but the thing was, it wasn't viable for everyone. So it was either you got the stroke of luck in getting a extremely good weapon off the drop, and then you win, or you got unlucky and died immediately.
Oh, so yep. So Chapter 1, Season 9, whenever combat shotguns were first introduced, am I right?
Oh, yeah. It's pretty much that. Yep, that's pretty much what was going on. Yeah.
I loved it, but everyone's everyone just always shot first for some reason. It was
that and mechs.
Yeah.
We can never forget the mechs. Oh god.
I actually would say that mechs were pretty fun.
I actually enjoyed the return of the mechs the end of the chapter. That was actually kind of cool because they only gave like 4 spawns for them, and they were viable to defeat and they were viable to kill with. So it was 50-50.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad as Season X.
Oh heck yeah! No,
Oh,
Everyone just went for the mechs at all times.
Yeah, and I mean, who wouldn't? You get math off of Stomp. You get
whoever got it immediately got 4 kills alongside.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, like
the cooldown on the weapons were like non-existent. It was
yeah. Just thinking about the mechs from Season X giving me about as much PTSD as trying to do 50-20 mode.
Yeah, there you go.
Just an awful hot mess.
Yeah. You ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Again, I'm dying, but
it's all good.
Yeah.
May you live forever.
Yeah, thank you for thank you for giving us some of your time to be on here, Juan.
Oh yeah, of course. It was genuinely actually a privilege. I appreciate the fact that you guys chose me first, and I can't wait for your guys' future, interviews you guys bring up. I like to see what you guys do.
Thank you. I mean, to be honest, the next interview, which I'm still trying to get a date set up for, that is with someone who's doing fan films on, like just doing their own movies in general on YouTube.
That's really cool.
Yeah, really good content. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah. That's it for our time today. Let's I guess let's take a bow as the curtains close.
Thank you guys for having me over.
You're welcome, mate.
Welcome.
It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Same to you, man. I didn't expect it to be this fun, to be honest. So it was nice.
Well, I guess we'll.
All right, guys.
I guess
it was fun. Nice meeting you, Hendrix. Thanks, Silo, for the invite. Good luck on the editing now, man. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you. I'm already editing this week's video, which it's night 4 and 5. Oh boy, night 5.
Hey, I wish you the best of luck on that, my man.
Yeah, thank you.